Ho, 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 and Merry Christmas, everyone. Stay seated. Will you please, let's give a warm Rotary Club of Cincinnati welcome to the Kilgour Elementary Choir.
With the for us to sing in front of you. This is such an honor and such an, thank you for getting us out of class, too.
So thank you again, choir. We are very excited to have you here. Would you introduce yourself and I don't know, tell us something about your choir? You may be seated.
So my name is Mr. Houston, William Houston. I am the music teacher at Kilgour, and I also conduct this intermediate choir. They did a fabulous job. One more applause. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
So we, as we do with all of our speakers and presenters, we present them kids with a coin, but don't try to convince him to stop at the toy store or the convenience store and try to spend this coin on your way back to school, because it won't get you very far. But this coin is very special to us here at the club because it has our 4-way test on the back, and as well a picture on the front of our beautiful skyline of Cincinnati. And we want to present it to you and thank you so much for brightening our holidays and making our Christmas celebration so special. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Awesome. This is wonderful. Thank you much.
Do you have another song for us, or you're done? Okay, all right, okay. I tried to get an encore, but... All right, well, welcome everyone to the Rotary Club of Cincinnati. We are so appreciative of you being here to celebrate with us with our ugly sweater contest. The best I could do was this candy cane shirt and these fabulous Christmas socks, but I was not chosen as a finalist. So we get to sit in anticipation. We've got a few programming notes before we find out the winner of our ugly sweater contest. Last year's winner, Ed Mathis, is with us. Ed, will you stand? He was our winner last year, and he is not eligible this year. So no votes for him, but he will be helping us. So will you all stand, and let's begin our program in the traditional way with our national anthem led by Tony Otry and Janet Metzelar. Tony?
Thank you, Doug. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Tony. Jim Hudson, will you lead us in our four-way test and invocation?
Good morning, everybody. That was a great way to start our meeting and mix things up a little bit today. Let's pray together. Lord, I thank you for this time of year, which for a lot of us is a time of reflection, and maybe today a time to count our blessings as a Rotary Club. We're very thankful for the diligent leadership this past year of Doug and Steve and the rest of the board. We are blessed by the incredible passion, giftedness, and diligence of Sarah and Christy. We are thankful for all the new members this year. May they feel even more connected and engaged in the coming year. And we look forward to all the new members joining the Rotary next year. We appreciate how our speakers and other programs have stimulated our hearts and minds. And even though this club is known for countless service projects throughout the years, it is we who are sometimes even more blessed to see, feel, and sense the impact of all the ways we embody service above self. And as we look at this room today, even though we take what we do very seriously, thank you that we don't take ourselves too seriously. And as we head into the new year, may we find some inspiration and hope embodied in so many of the holiday songs that we hear this season. In particular, may we be vessels of bringing some little bit of joy to the world, peace on earth, and goodwill to many. Amen. Now let's all remember and be focused on a daily basis on our four-way test, which is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerns? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. You may be seated and seats very quietly. It doesn't take any voices to sit down. So Dan Long, would you please introduce us to all of our guests and visiting Rotarians?
Jim, that was a great prayer. Very, very good. Great way to end the year. So welcome to all of our Rotary guests that we have today. We have Bruce Stewart, who is retired from the IT industry, brought to you by Hux Miller. Daniel Perry from Wood Lamping, brought to you by Scott Hoberg. Gail Fisher, Fred's wife. A rumor has it that she's here to confirm that Fred really does come to Rotary meetings and he's not going to the track. We have Jason Rinsky, who is with FranNet, and he also has filled out an application to join our club. Thank you to Steve Young. Caitlin Walter is here from the U.S. Bank branch in Hyde Park. Brian Bowling is the Rotarian. Kelly Mahan brought to us Lisa Lucas with the Kroger Company. And we have a flag exchange. We are giving Mona Adhikari, the past president of the Rotary Club in Nepal, who was here last week. Skip Beckett, brought to you by Bob Beekner. He's in Bob Beekner's law firm, and he also has filled out an application. Valerie Allendorf is in the speech pathology business, brought to you by Darlene Underwood. Alex Rogers, Steve Rogers' son, is a member of the Rotary Club, the Northeast Rotary Club, which is another name for the Blue Ash Rotary Club. Alex? In one major note here, if you see there's something missing, and what's missing is Schatzman did not bring anyone to the meeting today. Come on, can you get with it? Don't you care? Don't you care about Rotary? And again, I'm going to be passing out the list of events in January. So please make a note to bring someone, a guest, a friend, no matter who you might think of, bring them to a Rotary meeting, and let's really work on membership this upcoming year. Thank you.
So speaking of the Fishers, let's give another big round of applause to the Fisher family for being our sponsor of the meeting today. Thank you very, very much. We have several meeting sponsorships open for the next year, so please contact Bob Brandstetter to book your sponsorship. Nancy Reese, will you give us a minute on hands-on service?
Be happy to, President Doug. So as Rotarians, and those of you that aren't a Rotarian yet know, service is really integral to ourselves of who we are and what we do in Rotary. And so as our Rotary Hands-On Service Committee has been talking about how we can get more people involved, a lot of people say it's really hard to schedule. So we're going to take care of that because we are going to schedule the first Saturday of every month to volunteer at the Free Store Food Bank. We're going to be at their distribution center from 9 to 11:30, and we're going to be packing boxes for seniors and also the power packs for the children. And I talked to Maureen Gregory this morning, who some of you remember from Rotary, about this. And she said 1 in 7 people in our area has food hunger needs. It's pretty scary to me. And that there are 5,526 children that take home a power pack on the weekend that has fresh fruit and juices and other things so that they have food over the weekend. And they have served over 500 million meals in the past year. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I think so too. Not that, and let's see, they serve 20 counties in 3 different states, which is pretty awesome too. And let's see, that there's also the senior packs, 5,000 senior packs boxes of food are sent out every month, or 60,000 per year. And none of this happens without volunteers and helping pack and to distribute these things. So that's why we're asking you to please consider signing up. The distribution center is just 9 miles west of downtown Cincinnati, Fountain Square. I checked it out on Google Maps this morning. And like I said, we're going to be doing the first Saturday of each month. And this past Tuesday in our Rotary Raise, there was a note about this project and a link to sign up. When you sign up for the first time, you are going to have to create an account. And we also then will need you to sign a waiver. Once you've done that the first time, you won't have to do that again. You'll just go in and sign up from our link. And Ed DeVoyd, where is Ed? Where's Ed hiding? There he is. Ed is going to send out an email to everybody too, so you have the link, so there's no excuses for not signing up. So, let's see. This is an easy way to have fun. Jerry and I have done it several times. Those of you that did Rotary Do Days last year, we were at Free Store Food Bank, and some people were there again this year. So it's lots of fun, and you can talk to the people around you, and they have really great music up there. It's also, for those of you new members, please take note. This will fulfill your need for your new member project if you participate. So those of you that are new or about to be new, keep that in mind. And we also are committed to having 15 people this first month because we have no idea how many sign up. So if we fill up the 15 and more of you are interested, I'll beg for more spots. At least, and then we'll get more for the following months. So There's a couple other things I want to mention. There's a bonus that they offer tours of the facility afterwards if you choose to take the tour. It is an amazing place, what they've done, what they've created. Kurt Reber, who is their president, went to like 15 different places across the U.S. and Canada and looked at food banks and food places to come up with the best ideas, and it truly is impressive. Bonus number 2, if you're having such a good time with your friends while you're there, Jim and Jack's restaurant and bar is about 2 minutes away, and you can go there afterwards. And the bonus to that is if you mention to Jim and Jack's that you're coming from Free Store Food Bank, they will donate 10% of the check to Free Store Food Bank. Or any of you that want to go to Jim and Jack's any other time, all you need to do is mention Free Store Food Bank, and they will donate 10% of their check. So, one last thing I want to mention is Free Store Food Bank has a brand new market at their distribution center. It's called the B. Taylor Market, after past president of David Taylor from Procter & Gamble. It is gorgeous. I feel like it's much better than any market we have here in Cincinnati, being there and shopping. And they are desperate for volunteers, especially this coming week, because there's going to be a lot of people coming in for the holidays. So if any of you have time, please go to their website and sign up. It's a 2.5-hour commitment. Jerry and I packed groceries. What was that, last Friday? Can't even remember now. Time is going so fast. But you can help stock shelves. If you're a polar bear, you can go in the refrigerator and do the produce, but I'm not a polar bear. So anyway, so please join us. It's a great time. They're only at 60% of the number of volunteers that they had before COVID. So obviously they're not able to serve as many people as they were before that. So please do go, and like I said, if more than 15 of you sign up and can't get in, just let me or Ed know. If you have any questions or suggestions, we're also considering signing up for a specific time during the week, a late shift probably, I think it's from 5 to 7:30, something around there, 4:30 to 7, so that those of you could come from work. Oh, one other thing I just thought of, bring your neighbors, bring your children, bring your grandchildren, 11 and up are welcome. And if you have siblings and there is one that's 10 and you're bringing 2 of them and you promise they won't have to babysit, they'll let them in too. So thank you.
All right, Foundation President Jim Brooks has a new grandchild that he can bring to hands-on service. Let's give him a big round of applause on the birth of Callie Danielle on November 30th. Congratulations, Jim. And we have several members who are here today celebrating birthdays, so please stand as I call your name. Fred Akodi, Dan Rishardi, Jim Cunningham, Tony Ochery, Larry Cunningham, Jay Sherman, Chip Whitrock. All of you stand, please. They get so much more than a round of applause. Please stand up. We got to see you. Stand, Jay Sherman. It's good to see you. And all of you, stand back up. Come on, stand back up. Okay. So I heard on the radio the other day, my daughter has a December birthday, and I heard on the radio the other day that December birthdays actually get deprived 160 gifts during their lifetime because their birthday and Christmas are so close together. So let's sing happy birthday to make up for those 160 gifts. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rotarians. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. You may be seated. All right, let's talk World Affairs Council. I was with some presidents and presidents-elect and president designees last night at the Metropolitan Club from Florence and Mason and Kenton County, and they were sharing stories about their clubs, and I told them about our World Affairs Committee, and they were like, our club isn't as big as your World Affairs Committee. So we have a special presentation by our World Affairs Committee trio of leaders, Tom Noonan, Dan Rishardi, and Deborah Schultz. Take it away.
Thank you, Doug. First, I want to talk a little bit about our fundraiser, which we had back in early October. then I'd like to give you an update on some of our plans for the future. As I think you probably, most of you know, we did beat our highest goal we have ever had, $50,000, by a few $1,000s. Yeah. We also have an anonymous donor who has agreed to match the first $50,000. So we're sending $100,000 to the Sun Project, which I think is really great. I'd like to thank all of the Rotarians who gave. We also beat our World Affairs endowment goal. Now, you know, World Affairs is the only one with a separate endowment. I think most of you know that the Rotary Club of Cincinnati has a very substantial endowment, but that endowment is limited to use within the United States and primarily within the greater Cincinnati area. So it can't go, funds from that endowment cannot go overseas. So we, a little more than a year ago, decided with the blessing of the endowment trustees to start our own, and they manage our endowment as well as the overall endowment. We had a goal, a first-year goal of hitting $100,000. We were around 80. Well, thanks to that fundraiser and people who gave in addition to the endowment, we topped our goal of $100,000 there. Now, so we have $100,000 going overseas and $100,000 that we will use for future projects. I'd like to recognize a team that led this effort. Dan Ricciardi was fundraising chair. Deborah Schultz is the project champion and has been the project champion of this Sun project for how many years? 11 years. I'd also like to thank Tony Otry, who handled the buffet, which was very nice. And also I'd like to thank John Farmeyer, who's not here. He's off enjoying the sun somewhere. But he was responsible for the liquid refreshments. We had the largest number of donors ever at the event. And 15 people gave $1,000 or more. 2 people gave $5,000 or more. And they comprise the major donors. And we're having a drawing for a lunch for 20 at the Montgomery Inn. Dinner. Excuse me, a dinner, yes. I imagine they'd let you do lunch.
Well, they'd probably let you do lunch.
They'd rather do lunch. Anyway, dinner. For 20 at the Montgomery Inn Boathouse. And we'll have that drawing right after I shut up. Now, looking to the future. We're wrapping up our project in Madagascar. Hux and Ariel Miller have been longtime champs. Hux and Ariel, I know they're both here. There they are. Have been longtime champs of this project. In fact, they started it on their own with some other friends, and it became part of the World Affairs Committee's projects a few years ago, several years ago. And now we've reached a point where we have a club that we've been working with from India over in Madagascar, and they've agreed to take over responsibility for. Oh, oh, it's hypothetical. Okay, well, we've dedicated some money for it, but okay, whatever. We are planning not to be supporting it though in the future. Yeah, except well, we will continue to support our Uganda. Yeah, incidentally, can you imagine what our meetings are like? We do feel to be open with each other. Well, we're going to continue our project to support our projects in Uganda and Ghana. Next year's primary project will be Ghana, and Tony and Bafour will be the project champions of that, are the project champions of that. Tony's back in the corner there. And we want to have a new project. We want to have a project in the Western Hemisphere so that club members who might like to be more involved can be more involved and actually can go and get involved in the project, because not everyone wants to travel to Africa, and our last 3 big projects have been there. We've developed a form for the applying to be for the new project to be outlined. That form, you'll be able to find it in the next issue of the E-Rays. You'll find a link to it, not the whole form. And I'd urge anyone who is interested anyone in the club who's interested to fill out the form. I mean, you don't have to be a member of the World Affairs Committee to be involved. We are hoping to have the first round of forms to evaluate by the beginning of February. Now, on to the drawing. Deborah has the bag. Dan's going to choose the name.
But wait a minute. I just want to personally thank everybody who gave a donation, who supported me, supported the committee, and supported this project, which is going to reach 250,000 people. Sam Schutte. Sam's not here, but he's one of those ones that gave a big donation. And I know he's busy with his business right now. And gee, I'm just so grateful to Sam. But to all of you.
As you can see, the World Affairs Committee is a little diverse and a little interesting. We'd love to have more members, though. We do have a lot we do, and we like to share it. So if there's anyone here in the room or in the club who'd like to join us, please let me or John Farmar know, and we'll be sure to get you aboard. And so, in closing, Feliz Navidad. Joyeux Noël, and Merry Christmas. Thank you.
So Nancy was handing this set of cookies, this plate of cookies around our table. I wasn't sure if she was sending them my way or if she was wanting to make sure that I was reminded to thank the women in Rotary for providing our cookies today. Let's give them a big round of applause. Awesome. So I have a slate of announcements, so please bear with me. As you know, we're taking a break for the next 3 Thursdays, and so the Rotary office is going to be closed December 25th and 26th, January 1st and 2nd, and it's going to be on limited hours December 27th through 29th. So if you've got some Rotary business, please take care of it before December 22nd or expect some delay in your response from the office. But one thing that we want you to take care of for sure before December 22nd is Survey Says. We all sent you, the office sent you a survey that is our annual membership survey, and it is really, really rich data that we get from you all every single year to help your board in its planning and strategic planning. So if you don't recall receiving that email, do a search in your email from Christy, and she'll send reminders probably a couple of times. The deadline is, I I hate to say the deadline because you'll wait till then, but the deadline is January 5th, okay? But please do the survey as soon as you can. So we are taking a break from our regular meetings, but Michael Schatzman would go into cardiac arrest if he didn't have someplace to invite his prospective members and guest Rotarians from all around the city. And so we have two events coming up in between the next time that we get together on a Thursday. One of those events is our neighborhood coffee on Tuesday, December 19th at Birdie's Coffee in Norwood. Thank you, Michael, for organizing that and getting that together. And again, feel free to invite a prospective member. And then recuperating from all the Christmas festivities, President Steve King is going to host Rotary Euchre on Thursday, December 28th at Wealth Quest. It's also Steve and Nessa and Camille and Stephanie Tunison. So he's got a packed house of folks who are already planning Rotary Euchre again on Thursday, December 28th. A couple of notes about some programs coming up. January 11th is our next meeting. Please do not come here, okay? Redefine your GPS because we begin our new meetings in the new year at the Transept in Over the Rhine, directly across the street from Washington Park. So make your reservations for that meeting as quickly as possible. Dwayne Pullman, an investigative reporter at Local 12, is going to be our speaker. He's been named Ohio's best reporter for 4 consecutive years since joining Local 12 in an investigative reporting position. So it should be a really, really interesting program. And then we follow that up with a phenomenal corporate member roundtable on January 18th. The title of the program is Navigating Mental Health. Let's talk about workplace and community solutions. This panel will include Kate Schroeder, President and CEO of Interact for Health, Jill Miller, the President and CEO of Bethesda, Inc., and Dr. Paul Crosby, the President and CEO of the Lindner Center of Hope. A really action-packed panel, and you will not want to miss that program. So as you're thinking about your calendar, move into February, and you want to make sure that you mark your calendar now for the Foundation's signature fundraiser, Picklegras. This event's going to be centered around the popular sport of pickleball, but it'll include something for everyone. Who's picked up the sport of pickleball in here and is avidly playing? Yeah, I thought there'd be a few pickleball players in the audience. So even if you've not picked up that very, very popular sport right now, this fundraiser is going to include something for everyone. So make sure that you pick up the flyers on the registration table. And we also will be collecting silent auction items beginning immediately for the fundraiser. So if you have top shelf liquor, restaurant, gift cards, I mean, if your stocking is just overflowing come December 26th and you think, where am I going to give all this stuff away because I can't possibly use it, your foundation could absolutely use it for the silent auction items that we would like to have. And we would like to get all of those together. As you know, at any volunteer event, putting together the silent auction is one of the hardest things to do. So let's get all of those things to the office by February 2nd. All right, let me take a breather from all the announcements to make sure that I've covered everything. And let's do split the pot. Our pot today is $50, but the accumulating pot has jumped up now to $1,241. Ed Mathis, sorry, you cannot win the ugly sweater contest again, so I'm going to let you pick, and hopefully you're not going to pick your own number, okay? All right, Tom Noonan, did you buy tickets? Okay, so I'll let you as the World Affairs champion.
there's 26 cards left.
There are 26 cards left. Okay, 26 cards left. $1,241. But today's pot is worth $50 to 553155. 553155. Woo, Brian Bowling. Brian, stand up. I know you're a new member. I'm Brian Bowling from U.S. Bank. Got involved in Rotary Due Days last year and this year. Are you going to pick the Queen of Hearts? Ah, so close. All right, checking all my notes here to make sure I've covered everything. Women in Rotary committee meeting as soon as we're concluded, and your board of directors is meeting. So the Women in Rotary is in the Masonette room on the second floor, and your board of directors is in the tea room on the first floor. And so now, the main attraction is our ugly sweater contest. So, our finalists for the ugly sweater contest, and if you would please come forward, are Bill Stilley. Bill, come on up. Dan Ricciardi. Charles Pierce. Do you need to stand where you are, or can you make it up here, Charles? You want to stand wherever you are? Okay, Charles Pierce, stay standing where you are. Oh, okay. Gary Kendall. Gary Kendall, come on up. And to add some diversity to our lineup here, Darlene Underwood. All right, thank you. Here's a chair for you, Charles. Awesome. All right, so these folks are vying for this fabulous trophy and a $100 Amazon gift card. All right. All right, so now the winner is going to be determined by your applause, okay? So I'm gonna stand behind or in front or someplace, whatever, depending on their height, and I want you to applaud for who you think should win. So. And Ed Mathis, can you come up and help me? I'm not sure my hearing is right, so you and I are gonna make sure that we got the right audible level on who is the winner and who is not. Okay? All right. Who thinks Bill Stilley has the ugly sweater? All right, who thinks Charles Pierce has the ugly sweater? Gary Candel's non-sweater. All right, Dan Ricciardi's sweater. And Darlene Underwood. All right, so our ears tell us we have to do a runoff, okay? So our runoff is between Darlene and Mr. Pierce, all right? So all of you in favor of Darlene. All of you in favor of Charles. Mr. Mathis, will you do the honors? And And your gift card. Let's give these contestants a big round of applause. You look like you're going to say something. Okay, all right, okay. Thank goodness. All right. Sarah, anything? We're good. Awesome. You all do what Rotary International's theme is during this phenomenal season, create hope in the world. Thank you for being Rotarians. Welcome, visitors. You all have a great holiday season. We'll see you at coffee on the 19th, Euchre on the 28th, and then at the Transept, January 11th. I'm sorry? January 6th, we need volunteers at the Free Store Food Bank. Make it a great day. Meeting adjourned.